Well, maybe you think that poll was a little too generous to Christine Drazan, giving her a 6-point lead over Kotek. But check out this great resource from the group 538. They take an average of each of the polls in the governor's race, accounting for each poll's quality, when it was done, sample size, and partisan lean, and then spits out a number that basically represents where things stand right now. And it is really a fabulous thing to be able to look at, and you can look at this at home as well. And this graph just shows us the way things have changed over time. So in early August, things were pretty standard, and then look at this, right? Probably a week or two into August. In fact, August 14th is when things started to split. Johnson takes a dip, Drazan is going up. If we move it along, it was pretty much that way during September as well. And then in October, things began to change again, with Drazan going up, Kotek staying the same, and Johnson coming way down. So that is really an indicator of the tail of the race so far. If we go down to the next screen, we'll see the individual polls that they built this on. And when you go to 538 at home, you can see over here on the far side is the date of the poll, and then how many people were polled, what the letter grade is for the different companies. Some are considered more accurate than others. Emerson College getting an A-. They're saying that they have been very accurate over time. You can see who paid for the poll here in the middle. And then over here, you're going to get the results. And the easiest thing to do is come to the cheat sheet on the far right side. You'll see this most recent poll that came out that was done October 8th and 9th has Drazan up by 5 points. The next one, Drazan up by 2, Drazan up by 6, and so on and so on. If you want to know where Johnson is in all this, by the way, if you tap more, it will show you the Johnson number as well. So we can do that for all of these. You can see Johnson just between these two polls from DHM that Johnson went from 21 down to 16. It was done on the same date, so they probably are very close dates. So they were probably asking some different questions in there. But it is fascinating, I think, to dive into these polls, and you can really see the tail of what has been going on in the last several weeks and months, and that is that Christine Drazan has been on the way up. Tina Kotek kind of stayed the same, but Johnson has been dipping down and falling in these polls. All right, and while we're talking about the governor's race, make sure to tune in next week for the gubernatorial debate sponsored by KGW and the Oregonian. You don't want to miss this. It's Wednesday the 19th at 7 p.m. We'll have the top 3 candidates answering your questions live, and we hope you will join us.